Welcome to Let's Rant About It, where we have a real conversation about real life topics. It can get a little passionate, but we keep the vibes high with honest opinions. Getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your girl, Randi Rossario. Welcome to this episode of Let's Rant About It, where we have authentic conversation from our point of view. To start this conversation, let me stop. Let me introduce y'all. I was excited. We got kicking it here with the cool kids per usual. We got Alfonso, the actor from Detroit. Y'all done seen him everywhere. We got my homeboy, Haha Davis, the comedian, influencer, actor, all that big fella shit going on. You feel me? We got Passport Cuddy, one of my faves. My mentor, Anton Daniels, mentor/influencer. And my other mentor / big bro, little bro, Poppy Chulo. All right, so we're starting off with one of the card games from the deck. You guys make sure you get your Let's Rant About It deck. However, here's the card question. What are some mandatory qualities for your friends to have?
Better be getting money.
I'll start. Oh, there you go. There you go. Getting money.
Come on, better be getting money.
Does it matter how they're getting money?
Hell yeah. I can't be cased up with you. You getting taken down for. Then that's when they start putting shit together.
Yeah,
I ain't connect the dots. Ain't no dots connected. You gotta have the same values.
Yeah. Okay. Same values, getting to the money.
Yeah, raise your children.
I would say trustworthy. No, transparency.
Transparency.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate like fake stuff.
Yeah.
Like if I feel like you can't be yourself, if I feel like you don't have a mind of your own, you're not being vulnerable, I'm gonna just feel like this is so surface and shallow. I'm not really gonna connect with you. I ain't gonna want to deal with you.
That's real.
I think more for me, you gotta have morals, good morals about yourself. And if you are a father or a mother, then be a parent to your kids.
Yes.
That's important for me too.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real. Anton?
It's just about character. Like, I don't care if you broke. I don't care if you got money. None of that junk matter to me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to be good people and have my best interests at heart. And then I'm going to have your back, too. Because we just humans. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
We're going to drop the ball.
I don't fuck with that Hollywood shit. I
Mm-hmm.
don't care about ego. I don't care about none of that. Let's just have fun, man.
Okay. Haha, what's one of your friends, like a quality that your friend must possess?
Well, it got to be loyalty for me at all times. Like,
Yeah.
I should be able to run to the store and leave you in the house with my lady for 25 minutes.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need loyalty in my life at all times.
I have a question. I put a video up recently and I said that if I broke up with my man and my friends remained friends with him, I would have an issue with that.
Yeah.
Would you guys, how y'all feel about that? And everybody was like, you're so controlling. I could be. That's fine.
Absolutely.
Like I don't want my friends being friends with my ex.
No, that's real. Like when we break up, then y'all broke up too. You know what I'm saying? That's my friend. You know what I'm saying?
All relationships are done on both sides.
Okay, cool.
For me, it depends on why y'all broke up. If you for me, if we broke up because he was physically abusive to me or something, I wouldn't want y'all to still be he with them.
Yeah.
But if we broke up because we just, weren't compatible, whatever, and we were all cool, I don't care.
But it's a difference whether it's a woman or a man.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Because, like, come on, man, don't be coming around. Like, she's still mine.
Wait, what?
Even after the breakup?
She's still mine. Like, she's still mine. Like, it's all hands off from a guy's perspective.
Okay.
Like, you should never be pulling up to talk to my chick after I'm done with it.
No, that's real. That's real. That's
Like,
real.
you
That's
shouldn't
not
be
me.
hanging-
That's an unwritten rule.
Yeah, you shouldn't be hanging with me. What you
That's
mean?
real.
You calling her? Like, you shouldn't even be calling.
Why you checking on her?
If we being a being with each other, I don't even want to have your phone number.
That's true too.
I've never been the friend that, okay, now we all went out to dinner and all that stuff, so let me go add your man on Facebook or Instagram. Girl, I do not need to be friends with your man on social media. I'm just not that person. So when they were like, a lot of people were like, good, agreed or whatever with it. But when the people were like, oh, you being possessive and you trying to, I'm like, that could be the truth, honestly, foundationally, sure.
Yeah.
But I still don't want, especially if it's an ex that I'm genuinely not fucking with and over, I don't want that person having access to my life in any capacity.
Exactly.
In any capacity, because that's how they'll be able to steal breadcrumb and still kind of keep an eye out on what you're doing, and you slip up having conversations and including me in certain stuff.
And
I don't like that.
To piggyback on what you just said, it's like if y'all cool after we split, now in my head,
Oh yeah, it's time.
Y'all been doing this. Y'all had something going on
But
the
you
whole
know what?
time.
That feed into a bigger thing because I don't really think that most guys and girls can really be that cool.
No, I agree.
I don't think like
Yeah,
I
when
think
I was
that
going on.
friendships got like what we define as friendships. like just on some real hanging out, like I'm hitting you up just on some random shit. No, I want to fuck.
Yeah, our hormones hit on a different level.
Yeah, my friendship, the friendship will never, like, if you and her was together and then y'all split and you my homeboy, my friendship with her ain't gonna never exceed you.
100%.
You see what I'm saying?
Period. I agree with you on that. And I do agree with the statement. It's a hard pill for women to swallow, but I do agree that the vast majority of men are not trying to be our friend.
Yeah.
I think that's genuinely what it boils down to.
Right.
But I do think those niggas are dangerous to me.
Yeah.
The nigga that'll play the long game with you, that I'm your friend, your friend, but you really waiting on your turn to fuck, baby.
Yeah.
Those niggas scare me.
Yeah. Tell you the worst things. You should leave. Just like on girls' side. Those girls always tell hey, yo, you should leave him. Why? So you can just try to have your opportunity to slide in and stop playing.
Or so she can sit around and be miserable with you. A lot of your friends, some friends will try to keep you single because they're in their single season. So instead of you watching you fall in love and them lose that friendship and having to grieve that, whatever it was, they'll try to ruin that. Let's talk about that. Yeah. When you get married, is there adjustments that have to be made with your friends, or even in a relationship? Is there adjustments that have to be made with your single friends?
Yes. Yeah. Definitely. Because you know, it's just like if you married and you hang out with a bunch of married people, y'all gonna start doing married couple stuff. Yeah. If you hanging out with your single friends, the relationship, we can still be cool and cordial, but you gonna be doing stuff that I can't necessarily do, bro. And I don't wanna mess up what I got at home because we trying to have a good time. Yeah. And if he really your friend, if that's really my man, he not even gonna put me in that type of situation to mess up what I got going on at the crib, if that's my real friend.
And it's the same thing for women too, because there's a lot of women who have male friends, and then when they're single, you can call them at 2:00 in the morning. You can call them to pull up and do all of this stuff. You can call them when your tire bust or whatever.
Nah,
but
if you calling him at 2 a.m.
No, like on some friend shit. Like
I had to learn that though. Like I was single for a long time. Yeah. But when my homeboy, he was finna get ready and get married. Yeah. And we'd hang out to 2 or 3 in the morning. I'm like, bro, you can hang out all night. Like, bro, I'm finna lose my home. I'm be living with you. Yeah. So I had to realize, like, look, he got a family, and I gotta let him go home at a certain time.
You gotta have respect for his relationship.
You gotta have respect. And I believe the single women friend don't have no respect.
But that's what I was just about to say, because the girls, they so territorial. They want to throw their weight around, right? Yeah. For me, if my homeboy gets into a relationship with a woman, I'm no longer calling him late. I'm no longer going to eat just me and him one-on-one. I'm not going, like if he paid for me, if he was paying for me when we was just chilling, like now I'm about to pay because I don't want her to feel like, wait, what's the difference between me and you?
Call me possessive. Call me possessive.
No,
it don't exceed a phone call.
I agree with you on that. So my best friend is a male, and you guys actually have been recording with him this past couple days, and I had to make a lot, not necessarily a lot, but I had to make certain adjustments to that relationship when I got into a relationship with JT. And some of that looked like taking a step back because we would talk almost every morning. Like I'm about to get up and go to my radio station. I'm about to go get on radio. He would be giving me topics to talk about, or just catching the shit on whatever. You know what I'm saying? And when I got with JT, it was an adjustment because, being honest, I had never been with a man that I wanted to give certain levels of respect to.
You're right.
And I was like, I already see how this could cause an issue because this will cause an issue if the shoe was on the other foot. So let me start making these before he even has to say anything. Let me make these certain adjustments. And honestly, it really kind of naturally happened. My best friend didn't have an issue with anything. He kind of felt he understood where his place was in life and respectfully he plays that.
I wouldn't even have talked to you. Like that's why I got to extend so much respect to him.
Wait, you wouldn't have talked to her?
I wouldn't have talked to her.
As a man?
Yeah, 100%. Because
to be her man?
Listen. If you my friend and we on some single type shit, you mine still.
Wait, what?
Listen.
Wait, as a friend?
Most dudes that got a female friend,
that's his?
They fucked them.
No.
I'm not talking about you.
Oh, okay.
You got to take yourself out of it.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about.
No, I will say most.
9 times out of 10. I'm with him. I'm sorry.
I will say
9
most.
times out of 10. You the 1%.
I will say that I am the exception to that rule.
Yeah.
I 2,000% agree with you there.
I'm not saying that it's not exceptions to the rule.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that.
World stop.
I'm just saying.
Anton just said it's exceptions to the rule.
Well, it's always going to be an exception, but we speak to the majority.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah. And if he got access to you, when I see you hanging out with him, I'm like, oh, I know what that is. Yeah. I mean, real talk.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Listen, I don't know too many guys that's just hanging around beautiful women and just chilling. That don't play.
Right. But it's really not up to them. It's up to us.
But it doesn't
so
matter.
if we want you as a friend,
most guys that you think is your friend ain't your friend.
I agree
well,
with that.
they gonna be my friend because I ain't fucking them, so you ain't gonna be nothing else.
Well, he gonna.
Hold on. At that time, that put more. That says more about the woman. Like you manipulating and keeping this man around, knowing that for a fact you'll never be nothing. But you gotta know his point of view on it.
No, I think as a woman, we're naive and a little gullible sometimes. We think.
Y'all don't know.
No, but you know what? I think that it's possible that you could say, like, I could fuck her. Maybe I'm not being friends with her to fuck her. But if she won't let me fuck, I might fuck. So, but I'm not here to fuck her, right? But, so I will stay friends with you. If you try me, then I'm not fucking with you. Because I don't, like, I don't know
who want to hit, though.
I don't.
You kind of kind of tell immediately, like, he'll compliment you a little overly too much. You know,
but if that's the case, though, don't that kind of go back to what you said when you was like, guys that play the long game is dangerous?
Those are
because if you're denying this man access to you on that level, and he just thinking, and he know that, but he like, all right, I'm just gonna be cool
He's still
with it.
chilling?
Because eventually he playing a long game. That's making kind of dangerous.
He could
though,
wait
right?
till he die.
Hold on. But now that's you playing the long game with him telling like boys like, yo, I'm gonna get you to pull up and give me gifts and whatever the case is.
But men we don't play long game like that. We know when it ain't happening. That's true. We ease our way on out. When we know it ain't happening, we get on down the way.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely.
It's the weirdos who last forever.
Yeah. Okay, so question. How do you guys feel about your partner making friends in adulthood? So let's say your partner is just a open personality, or they meet somebody of the opposite sex and they become friends in adulthood.
Shut that shit down.
Nah, that shit over.
What we talking about? Shut that shit down. Like you already know who to talk to and who not. If you meeting anybody, you running them back to me. Right. Oh yeah, you might get to know my husband. You know what I'm saying? Here's my husband's number.
That's my go-to.
Benefit for your husband. Like that's
that is my
go-to.
And Anton will attest to this. I don't even have Anton's number. Anton and I don't talk really. I talk to his significant other, and he talks to my significant other. Right. Often we might talk sometimes on social media, like on some haha, like this is oh look at this funny meme, or like this funny video type thing. But and that's somebody obviously I told you I consider him a mentor and a friend. But you have to have certain boundaries and certain relationships.
But you know what? Part of it is also just because I got respect for your husband.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just me and you, because I know. See, if I got a chick around me, we get money together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's on that type time. But I also am taking into consideration that your dynamic may not be like my dynamic at home. You know what I'm saying? So in order to make sure that I keep the peace without it even being any kind of reservation whatsoever, if I really care about you, I'm going to respect your situation. I'm not even going to put you in a situation where you got to explain to him, oh, that's my homeboy. Right. That's uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? So if we're not getting no money together, and as far as I'm territorial. Like I'm very territorial. Oh, absolutely.
Wow, what did I guess?
Listen, I'm so territorial.
What he said?
I'm so territorial.
He said that's my friend.
That one of the reasons why I don't feel like I could ever get divorced is because I feel like you're still mine. Like no matter who you would ever talk to, I still got access to you. You know what I'm saying? Especially now that I got a kid with you. Yeah. You come on.
See, but this is
might as well stay.
I know you better than anybody could ever know you before in your life.
Yeah. But for me, with the whole friendship thing, I am okay with my guy meeting new friends because as I get further in my career and I meet new guys, like they could be cool. Like I hate feeling like I gotta hide that I just became cool with somebody. Like I gotta sneak. I gotta be like, he be like, where you know from?
But it
Twitter.
ain't that you gotta hide.
Like it's hard.
It ain't that you gotta hide. Is that I don't think that you really realize how slimy it is out here.
But this is my thing. You gonna do it or you not, right? I'm to the point that I don't want to be territorial no more. I don't want to be jealous. I don't want to be insecure. I don't want to whatever you want to do. That's what you're gonna do.
Okay, you do defending yourself.
Like I really am tired.
That's a different level of maturity.
I'm tired because you don't realize how uncomfortable it is until it happens to you. When that guy is like, who the fuck is that? You're like, that's just my friend.
Nah, I ain't territorial like that.
I don't like that. So I'm just like, listen.
That is really uncomfortable.
That is annoying.
Even especially like for me, I know that like for example, I knew you from a time when JT and I weren't together.
Yeah.
You know, obviously him and I were together before, and then we got back together. But like even having, if JT's energy was anything different and wasn't receptive to like, yo, I have people that I do business with, and obviously it's set up as business, and that's what it is. So, but if he wasn't, it would be awkward saying like, oh, you know, my homeboy haha that I used to work with, and if you don't have a partner that you're aligned with, that you can that understands you and that you understand, like those conversations will be uncomfortable.
It's just about trust. If you don't got trust, then
man, listen, I know when a dude trying to fuck you and when he not.
What they gotta do with me?
What does that have to do with me?
No, pause 1 second. No. I think that has everything to do with you. It's just us up here. We gotta be on the same page. Because I was on the same page with you. That has everything to do with you because he has access to you. Yeah. If a dude has access to you and he has the energy of wanting to fuck you and has that energy towards you, to me, that's damn near as bad as fucking the dude and you got a man. Like, you might as well fuck the nigga.
I mean, I'm not letting him get away with, like, saying certain things that is disrespectful or anything. Like, you're not going to be talking about my titties and my ass or, you know, fucking or anything to me like that. Once you cross that line, I'll be like, what do you want? You know, I might even fall back.
Yeah.
But I just don't have those type of relationships. Everybody is, like, just chilling, like, just respectful.
That's fair.
Look, that, like I said, that's a different level of maturity. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, yo, I'm shutting everything down.
Oh, Lord.
Everything. Like, you ain't even gonna have a job. You're not gonna work. Only because, look, let's go into
work
the conversation.
Husband? No work husband.
Let's go into the conversation. Not even just work husband. If your boss a man. For one, that man get the teeth. That man finna show you how to dress. That man finna, he got your mind. Literally, you go to work for him. You go perform for him.
100%.
And then you come home to me for this little bit of time, and you got to go back, and you're anticipating going back because you need something from that man, whether it's the paycheck or whatever the case is. Nah, you ain't finna have no job.
Most women gotta work.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's dope. My husband is my work husband. I love that.
Well, yeah, I mean, but it's different for you. But
If
she going to work,
this your world.
Listen, it's wild in them warehouses, them plants.
Yeah. They go crazy
no. We talking about plant life and warehouse life. That's completely different.
But most people got a regular job.
Yeah, most people.
Dang.
Exception. Remember, exception.
It's different.
That's crazy.
Because I mean, you spending more time with them
than at home.
You subjecting yourself to them.
And I agree with y'all. I think overall, you and your mate gotta really have that line of communication, openness, and trust and transparency. Because if you don't, all of these things that we're talking about would be major downfall factors for that relationship.
100%.
If you don't have that.
Ooh, okay. Let's talk about length of friendships. What's the longest friendship that you've had?
Birth.
Really? That's dope. Who is it?
What did you say?
Our it's a girl. Our grandmothers were best friends. We lived in the same building, so we only 3 months apart.
That's amazing. What about you, How? What's your longest friendship?
7th grade.
Okay.
7th grade.
All right.
Yeah.
What about you?
9th grade.
9th grade.
Yeah.
Kindergarten.
That's lit.
Mm-hmm.
Kindergarten, same.
Kindergarten.
But they can't go nowhere. They
his.
You know.
Mine is man though. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother.
Mine is too.
Yeah, he's like my god. He's my godbrother. So. You know
So how does it go in phases of? And this, I'm excited to talk about this because I think that men and women approach these situations so differently.
Yeah.
Women outgrow situations, I think, faster than men, and I think it's because we don't. Sure. You guys don't expect from your friendships like we do. Yeah. When we get a friend, we want that friend to be our everything. We want our girlfriends to be our pastor. I want you to buy me flowers. I want to go out to eat with you. I want you to show me how this outfit looks like. I want everything from this friend. And the moment something goes left, it stays left.
Yeah.
Men aren't like that.
Nah, I could not see my dude for a year. And then when I see him, I mean, it's like that with my brothers. Yeah. Like my brothers. Like, I could not see him for a month or 2 months and I talk to him, and when I run into him, it's like we the same as we was when we dipped off. So my definition of friendship don't mean that we got to interact with each other every day or every day.
This is true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just my guy.
Yeah. That's real.
Yeah, like my homie, I've been cool with. We've been rocking since the 9th grade, and you know, like how you said, we don't talk every day. We don't text every day. He live in a whole nother country.
Yep.
But you know, when I do talk to him on the phone, or he do come back to the D, and we hook up, it's like we never not saw each other. It's like he been there the whole time. You know what I'm saying? And I got a couple of other homies like that too. So
That's what's up. How do you guys handle conflict in friendship though? Like, I don't really hear about dudes really kind of like having to talk through and go through conflict. Like, girls really going through it.
Yeah, because there's only certain things that men can get into it with. Like I say, it's disloyalty for me.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that me and my homeboy get into. It ain't gonna be about no women. it ain't gonna be about no money.
Nope.
It's just only gonna be about the disloyalty for me.
Okay,
Yeah.
so y'all,
I don't get into it.
You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, it's only gonna be a few things that you know you can't say to me.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, we can talk, we can do whatever, we can fight, we can do whatever. But you know what you can't say to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You say those words, all right, we got it.
Yeah.
outside looking in, what's wrong with female friendships?
It's catty.
Come on, man.
I was. Oh,
Come on,
that-
man.
I
Yeah.
was just
Y'all
gonna say
always
that.
compete. It's the silent competition that's going on. You do this, you gotta do this. You do this, you gotta do this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
You trying
women,
to keep up with the woman, man, or you trying to keep up with the couple. Like, it's too much. It's
And
too
they
much.
talk too much.
Yeah.
Like what
Yeah.
you mean?
Like y'all advertise for
gossiping
each other.
and
What you,
Y'all tell too much of y'all business to your homegirl.
Mhm.
okay.
Seriously, like.
And why
like-
is that a bad thing?
Like one of the things is what happened in my crib happened in my crib. But a
Yeah.
lot of times
Facts.
y'all go off and y'all tell too much of y'all business to the person and then
Mhm.
y'all have expectations for them. When in reality, they don't have any loyalty to you. You supposed to have loyalty to your man. And so you telling her, really what you're doing is you advertising for me.
Yeah.
You telling her what's happening in your household and in your bedroom
Mhm.
Yep.
and all your problems. In
Mhm.
reality, that kind of breaches the lines of
Agreement.
friendship because now you have greater expectations for her.
Mhm.
When in reality, I don't talk about what I'm doing with my chick or my homie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling them what I'm doing with my
You
wife.
gotta keep that in the
Yeah.
house.
Do you think women put more expectations on their friends than their mate?
Yeah, I think a lot of women is married to their homegirl.
I don't think that's
Versus being-
I don't think that's
I think they're
no,
married to their
I don't
homegirls.
think that's an inaccurate statement. I think
Yeah.
that's a very accurate statement, and I think that's often why female friendships go left. I think that we expect too much from our friends. I said that, but I'll say it again.
Yeah.
I think we expect so much from our friends, and it's something that I even had to learn like now. Like when to pull back, even like you said, like just letting people into certain conversations and whatnot. Certain conversations just not for you. Let me go talk to my therapist about this shit.
Yeah.
Why am I talking to you about this when you're not going to be able to help me through this problem?
Yeah.
Yep.
I had to learn that talking is an invitation
Yep.
into a situation. If you need to figure out how to navigate through something, call your big homies, call your mentors, call your mama and them. And my mama been married for 33 years and together with my dad for 43 years. The fuck am I calling Susie from around the corner to ask how I should handle something with my man?
Does that not make you want to change your friend circle though? To not have that all being like, I don't want to pick up the phone and can't talk to my homeboy about anything.
So let me tell you
You know what
something.
I'm saying?
Men taught me how to be a better friend. And
Yes.
I remember this had to be like 15 years ago. I'll never forget this line. This guy, I was talking to him. I was talking to my guy's friend about him. And he said, listen, you don't got to cut everybody off. You just got to learn what tip to fuck with them on and what tip not to.
Yep.
Right? He was like, and that's what I feel like the issue is with women. One thing she don't do right. Oh, she not a good friend. She like get rid of her, right? But when that guy told me that, it made me have way more grace, right? It's like, okay, you made me mad about that. I'm not gonna fuck with you on that.
Yeah.
But
Gotta start
you've been my
categorizing
friend
your
for
friends.
all of this time.
But why though?
Guys, but let me tell you something. Guys do that.
Yeah.
Guys don't. They know what to expect from certain friends. They'll be like, okay, well, every Saturday I go hooping with Daryl.
Yeah.
I don't need to talk to Daryl about my family.
Facts.
I don't expect
Yeah.
Daryl to come to my kids' basketball
Facts.
game. I don't expect Daryl to come over for Sunday dinner.
Right.
No, what Daryl is in my life is my gym buddy on Saturdays, and that's it.
Right.
Us,
Yeah. I go with her every Saturday. She ain't coming to my kid's birthday party.
I can't believe that shit. That bitch fake.
But they gonna
Why?
go from with y'all. They gonna go from just Saturdays to the whole. Now you want to see her every day of the
Yeah.
week. We gonna keep them on. So we know they just our homeboy
Yeah.
on Saturday.
Yeah.
it
Why
get
are we
deep.
like that?
Y'all
We
know
like
some
we
country-
be in love with our friends for
Yeah.
real. No, you
Yeah.
really not wrong with that. Because
Yeah.
I used to, you know that though. We all
Yeah,
used to
for
be
sure.
together every day of the
Absolutely.
week.
Yeah.
Seriously, why are we like that? Well, you're not a girl. Why are we like that as women?
I think some of it becomes a codependency, right? Like just not really being able
You're
to
getting too honest and deep out here.
stay by ourselves. Like I'm 37 now. I'm just now having to say to myself, girl, it's okay to, like he said, keep your business to yourself. It's okay to be by yourself. It's okay to not have to talk to your friend every single morning. I could read a book. I could watch TV. Like there's other things to find enjoyment and then just being, and I had to realize being on the phone with my friends sometimes, we ain't talking about shit.
Nope.
Yeah.
Like we're not talking
Yeah,
about
you could
shit.
be wasting
It's just
your
a waste.
time.
I was just about to say, it's a
Look,
waste of
and
you
that's
are
why I
wasting
said,
your
why
time.
are we not just like, I think friends get thrown out there loose.
It does.
Like I'm like, you only got probably like 3 or 4 people that you can call your friend for real. And that gotta be ever changing. Like, yo, if you're not doing the job of X, Y, and Z, why are you even in that circle? Why are you even in this chapter of my life? I need to be dealing with different people where I can talk about business, friendship, you know, fellowship. We could talk on that tip where that's more in common with my life now. Because I believe we be trying to live different lives through our friends. Like this was my friend when we was up here in the club. This is my friend when we was fighting all the time. This is my friend. You know what I'm saying? And that bring out a different version of us. And I don't want you to hang around with a certain version that was negative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So do we sometimes try to hold on to these friendships too long? Or was these false friendships that's not genuinely friendships, people that we might have had around? Like you just said, we waste a lot of time talking to our friends. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I hope you bitches still want to be cool. I genuinely feel like from the time my son was born until the time he was about 2.5, I wasted so much time just entertaining conversation with my friends, opposed to doing the inner work to get myself back to where I needed to be mentally. When I look back on, like, cause y'all know, life is be life, and it's extremely busy now, in and out of town and all that stuff. And I barely have time to even, if I wanted to sit around and talk on the phone, I couldn't do that. And when I look back at it, I'm like, wow, did I really kind of delay my blessings because I was just sitting on the phone with you bitches, and I should have been working. I couldn't have been working on my brand. I could have been doing anything. I'm just sitting on FaceTime, just, days of our lives, it's so good. Like,
and don't let you not answer the phone. I called you. It's been 3 days. I called you 3 times. You ain't called me back.
It's like, that's just come with age and maturity.
I was saying the same thing. It come with age. Like,
but we still doing this in our 30s.
But it's on a different level now.
But it's different though, because I think that a friend is not necessarily a person that you spend a lot of time with, but it's the person that wants the best for you, right? So if I see you growing, right, and you going in this direction, it's funny because I use a lot of like sports analogies, but like I look at like the Ja Morants and stuff, and it's like, yo, you see this dude is about to get this big contract. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't even be with you. And you might be in a whole nother space. So just because we growing in 2 different directions, that just mean that, yo, it's your time. Go do your thing. If I really care about you,
you gonna create that distance.
I'm not gonna let you
because you know he don't want to be around
100%.
just to, man, you my dog. Nah,
can we talk about that?
Because
honestly, that was my biggest issue with Ja Morant and his people. I felt like you don't sacrifice the money. You really like as soon as it's, and I feel like the friend that was the initial friends and the friends that was around him when he was on IG with the gun and all that, I think those are his hater friends. I don't think those are his friends.
Those ain't his homies.
Those are the ones that want the clout from being around him.
100%.
Those are the ones that want the clout, and those are the ones that want him right back where they are. In the hood, doing nothing,
but
not
see,
getting no money.
The dudes that was the closest to me, they was like, yo, go do your thing, bro. Like take off. Hit me up if you ever need me on some type of job. But they wasn't trying to keep me around. Even the OGs, like when I would come around, they knew I wasn't supposed to be in those spaces. They were like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? We could hoop together, but you gotta go home on this time. So I think that those are the people that actually got your best interests at heart. Those are the people that you say your friends.
I agree. Have you ever had a friend try to put you in some bullshit?
Always.
Always.
I got 2 friends like that right now. They still in the streets. I ain't in the streets no more.
Okay.
Like they want to go out and just do wild shit. I be like, bro, I can't do that. You don't know what I got going on this side.
Come on now.
First of all, I'm gonna be the first one that get caught anyway. I got the face. So I'm for sure can't go do what y'all doing. I'm going back on this side. So when you gonna see these friends no more, they start going on the internet and they be sending out subliminal messages and shit like, damn, bro, that's how you feel? But you forgot that we was broke together. We came up together. I just chose a different path for my life. And I came up, we was broke together. We both had choices in life. But when I become the big dog, and that don't happen for you, now it's a certain situation.
But you can't even take that personally. You just gotta
you look at it hurt though. It's a hurtful thing because these was my friends way before I had any money.
You know what I hate about the phrase, don't take it personal? It's always personal.
No, it's not. Because let me tell you something. No, but this is the thing. It's not about them. It's always, it's not about you. It's always about them. It's about the misdirection of their life. It's about what they didn't accomplish. It's about their self-esteem. It's about, it's
hard to think about that though when you're the person getting done to it.
This is the thing.
But the hate that they are oozing out.
Exuding.
The hate that just, the musty energy.
It's not.
It's so personally, it's so targeted personally to you. So it feels very personal.
If you want to set yourself free, because it's not going to be just that person. It's going to be like that for the rest of your life. If you want to set yourself free from feeling like everybody's attacking you,
come on, therapy.
You got to really say to yourself, it ain't about me. Like this book, The 4 Agreements.
Yes.
One of them is, it says if somebody shoot you in your face, it's probably not about you.
Damn.
Hey, well, when I send that call and you go this way, it was about you.
But when I read that,
I can't get to heaven and say, God, it wasn't about me.
It's hard to understand it, but when you really pay attention, it has nothing to do with you, and like you will set yourself free from being like, this person hated, this person jealous, this person mad, this person not happy for me, whatever. That will never end if you don't stop thinking like it's about them and what they not doing.
I can thoroughly appreciate us ending the show on such a high note and so respectful and full of therapy lessons. You guys make sure y'all go buy Mending Me on Amazon because Passport Cuddy is healing, baby. But me, if you bitches try to pull some personal shit on me, I'm calling every goon I get on your bitch ass. You guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Let's Rant About It. We'll be back next week. Think about it. Good day.